Good afternoon, children. This is Ram Sir of your maths faculty. I welcome you all to Turito live classes. Children, today we are going to discuss about the extension of the previous class. Children, in the previous class, so what did we discuss? Did you remember, children, anything? In the previous class, we have discussed about the what? The value of the polynomial. Children, can you tell me what is the value of polynomial? So, children, this is I explained in the previous class in the very detailed manner, children. So, value of the polynomial means what? We have to state we have to what? Substitute the value of x, like value of what? Variable in the polynomial expression. Suppose I have the polynomial, children, f of x. I am taking what? Something x square plus 2. So, what I am doing? I am substituting what? At x is equal to 1. Then I am finding the what is the value of f of 1. So, this value of f of 1, what is called, children? It is called what? The value of polynomial. Are getting my point, children? You can substitute x is any value. Here x is a what? Some real number. So x is what? A real number. You can substitute x is any value, children, and find out, like after substituting the x value, so what is that value of expression? So that value of expression generally we can call what, children? The value of polynomial. Okay, so that is what? The value of polynomial. Next, children, we have discussed the what? The zero of the polynomial. Tell me, children, what is the zero of the polynomial? And same thing, children, I am taking the one polynomial expression is f of x. So f of x is what? Something I am taking a 2x plus 3. Okay. Children, what we have to do? We need to find the what? The value of variable x. We need to find the what? The value of the variable x where this polynomial expression is going to be 0. We need to find the what? The value of x where the value of this polynomial expression is what? Going to be 0. So that particular value of x is called what, children? We can say 0 of polynomial. So that is called what, children? We can say a 0 of the polynomial. We have to select the what? X value, and we have to substitute the what? The given polynomial expression. After substituting the x value, if the value of polynomial expression is something 0, children, okay, in case you got it is 0, so that particular x value, okay, so that particular x value, what we can say? We can say 0 of that a polynomial. Clear, children? And I told you some important points also related to 0 of the polynomial. If the polynomial expression is what? Something a linear, so how many zeros it has? It has only 1 0. Are you getting my point? The expression has only 1 0 means we can say it is a linear polynomial. Otherwise, we can say it is a linear polynomial means it has only 1 0. So if it is quadratic, so quadratic means it has 2 zeros. And if it is cubic, it has 3 zeros. And if it is what? A biquadratic, we can say biquadratic, or we can say quintic also, children. We can say biquadratic, or we can say quintic. So for this polynomial expression, it has how many zeros? So total 4 zeros. That means here number of zeros is equal to what, children? The degree of the polynomial. If the polynomial has degree is something n. Are you getting my point? If the polynomial has the degree is 1, so it has how many zeros? It has total n zeros. Clear, children? So these are the points I have explained in the previous class. Okay, so value of polynomial and 0 of the polynomial. Okay, fine. Next, children, we have discussed what again? The geometrical meaning of what? 0 of the polynomial. Children, the 0 of the polynomial we can find the two ways. The first way is what? Theoretically we can find. Like suppose f of x is a one polynomial. It is what? A 3x plus 2. So how we can find 0 of this polynomial? We have to make 3x plus 2 is what? Equal to 0. Will equate completely equal to what? 0. Then we'll find the what? X value. Are getting my point, children? We'll equate the complete polynomial expression is what? Equal to 0. So from that we'll bring the x value. So that x value, what we can say? 0 of this polynomial. It is actually a theoretical calculation. But how we can show in the practically? Here practically means what, children? Here graphically. So graphically means we use the graph here. Like, see, it is on graph of the one polynomial expression, something. Okay. So see children, where the line is meeting x-axis. So think the children, the line is what meeting suppose x-axis at 2, 0. So this point 2, 0, here x coordinate is what 2 and y coordinate is 0, isn't it? This is called x coordinate and this is called y coordinate. So forget about the y coordinate children, just look at the, otherwise just concentrate on only x axis like x coordinate. On the x axis concentrate on only x coordinate children. Here x coordinate is what 2. So if the x coordinate is 2 means, so what we can say children? We can say the 0 of this polynomial is equal to how much? 2 is the answer. Are you getting my point children? We can say 0 of that polynomial is equal to 2 is the answer. So it is actually what children? It is a graphical representation. Are you getting my point? It is called what? The graphical representation of what? Finding the zeros of the polynomial. First we will draw the graph of the particular line. Maybe it is a linear polynomial or cubic or quadratic, anything. So just we will see where the line is meeting the x-axis at which point. So from that we take only x coordinate, not y coordinate. So the particular x coordinate value, what we can say children, it is a 0 of the polynomial expression. Is it clear children my point? Or any doubts? Okay. Now children, today's class what we are going to discuss? Today's class children we are going to discuss finding the 0 of the quadratic polynomial. Okay. First thing is what we are going to find the what? The zeros of a quadratic polynomial. And next one again, the graphical representation of what? Zeros of quadratic polynomial. Another point is what children? We are going to discuss some questions related to what? Finding the zeros of the polynomial. Is it theoretically as well as practically? Practically means what children here? Graphically. Okay. Now let us see children how we are going to do this all things. Okay. Children, first we need to draw the graph of what? Y is equal to what? X square minus 3x minus 4. So before going to find the zeros of polynomial graphically or we can say practically, first we will find the zeros of the polynomial what? Theoretically. So what is the given polynomial expression? Y is equal to what children? X square minus 3x and minus 4. Children, what I am doing? I am finding the zeros of this polynomial. So how we can find the zeros of this polynomial? This we need to do the factorizing. Are you getting my point children? So this we need to factorizing by which method? By splitting middle term method. Okay, here what is the x square coefficient? X square coefficient is 1 and constant is minus 4. So 1 into minus 4, what is the value? It is minus 4. Now what is the factors of minus 4 children? We can write as 1 into minus 4 or we can write as, tell me, we can write as 4 into minus 1 also. But if we add them, so we need to get the answer is what? Minus 3. So if I add 1 minus 4, here answer is what? Minus 3. If I add 4 minus 1, I will get the answer is plus 3. So what is the suitable answer children? Like suitable combination? The suitable combination is what? 1 into minus 4. So what I am doing children? X square minus 3x minus 4. So this I am splitting children. X square. How we can split children this? Minus 4x plus x and minus 4. Okay. Now children, can you take the common term? If I take x is common, this is what? X minus 4. Here take, if I plus 1 common, this is what? X minus 4. So overall is what? X minus 4 common. So I will be getting x plus 1. So factorization of this polynomial is what children? X minus 4 into x plus 1, isn't it? Now what I am doing? I want to find the zeros of this polynomial. So what we have to do? We have to equate this polynomial expression, or we can say we have to equate this factorization is not equal to 0. So what I am doing? X minus 4 into next x plus 1 equal to 0. To find the zeros of this polynomial, we have to equal to 0. So what I am writing? X minus 4 equal to 0 or x plus 1 equal to 0. X minus 4 equal to 0 means what is the x value here? 4. X plus 1 equal to 0 means we can say x value is equal to minus 1. So these are the what? The two zeros of the quadratic polynomial. Children, listen here, we got the two zeros. Why? It is a quadratic polynomial. A quadratic polynomial gives the 2 zeros and cubic polynomial gives the 3 zeros. Okay. Here the number of zeros is equal to what, children? Is equal to what? The degree of the polynomial. Here the degree of the polynomial is 2, so that is why we got the 2 zeros. Are you getting my point, children? Now, children, we got the theoretically answer is equal to what? 4 is the 1 0 of the polynomial and minus 1 is the what? A 0 of the polynomial. Children, the same zeros of the polynomial, we need to find the what? How we can find, children? The same zeros of the polynomial we need to find by graphically. Okay, otherwise we can say graphically or we can say geometrically or by using the graph also, anything. Now, let us see, children, how we can solve this zeros of the polynomial by graph. Now, children, what is the given quadratic polynomial? Y is equal to x square minus 3x minus 4. Children, first we need to find the what? Points. Yes or no? If you know the points, then only we can draw the graph. In case if we don't know the points, then how we can draw the, children? It is not possible, isn't it? So, first I am taking the x points. So, I am going to substitute x is equal to minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I will find the what? What is the y value? First, children, I will substitute x is equal to what? Minus 2. Substitute here, minus 2 whole square, it is 4. Minus 3 minus 2, it is plus 6. And it is what? A minus 4. Children, plus 4 minus 4 cancel. The point is what? 6. So, y is equal to how much I got here? 6 is the answer. If x is minus 2 means y is equal to 6. Then substitute x is equal to minus 1. So, minus 1 whole square 1. Minus 3 into minus 1, that is plus 3. And it is minus 4. Children, 1 plus 3 is equal to 4 and 4 minus 0 is equal to 0. So, at x is equal to minus 1, I got the y is equal to 0. Okay. Next, I am going through the what? X is equal to 0. I am going to values what? X is equal to 0. At x is equal to 0, I am just finding the what is the y value. So, 0 means this is 0, 0 and this is minus 4. So, y is equal to minus 4. Next, x is equal to 1. So, this is 1 square value 1 and this is what, children? 1. So, this is 3 into 1 and minus 4. This is 1, minus 3, minus 4. 1 minus, what is this value? Minus 7. So, what is 1 minus 7, children? It is minus 6 is the answer. So, this is minus 6 is the answer. Next one, x is 2. Substitute 2, children, here. 2 square value 4. And minus 3 into 2, minus 6. And this is what again? Minus 4. So, plus 4 minus 4 cancel. Then answer is what? A minus 6. So, you can write this answer is what? A minus 6. Children, wait, we'll check it here. Something we have done mistake. So, how can you get the both are equal, children? It is not possible, isn't it? Okay. Now, x is equal to 1. X is equal to 1 means 1 square is 1 and this is what? Minus 3 and this is 4. So, this is 1. Minus 3 minus 4 is minus 7. So, 1 minus 7 is minus 6. So, this is what? A minus 6. X is equal to 1. Y value is what? Minus 6. Now, x is equal to 2. 2 square value 4. And 3 into 2, it is what? A minus 6. Next, minus 4. So, this is what? A plus 4 minus 4 cancel. The answer is what? Minus 6. So, when we got something minus 6 only. Okay. Next one is what, children? 3. At x is equal to 3, what is the value? This is 9 and minus 9 and minus 4. So, plus 9 minus 9 cancel. Answer is equal to minus 4. So, this is minus 4. 4. 4 means 4 value, 4 square is 16 and minus 3 into 4. This is 16. 3 minus 3 into 4, it is minus 12 and minus 4. So, this is 16 minus 16 is equal to what? 0 is the answer. So, here value is equal to what? 0. Next, 5. 5 square value 25. 3 into 5, 15 and this is minus 4. So what we can do, 25 minus 15, what is the value children? 10. 10 minus 4, it is what? Is 6. So this value how much? 6. See children, I am substituting all the x values are what? Minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I got the what? The list of the y values. Okay. Now children, I am writing all the y values now. See, all are y values. X2 means y is 6. Minus 1 means 0. 0 means minus 4. 1 means minus 6. 2 minus 6. 3 minus 4. 4, 0, 5 and 6. Then tell me children, what is the coordinates? Here coordinate is what? Minus 2 comma 6. Here coordinates minus 1 comma 0. Here coordinates are what? 0 comma minus 4. Here coordinates are 1 comma minus 6. Here coordinates are what? A 2 comma minus 6. Here coordinates are what? 3 comma minus 4. Here coordinates are 4 comma 0 and this is a 5 comma 6. Clear children? These are the points we need to plot on the graph. So we have to take all these points. See, these are the points children, minus 2 comma 6 up to 5 comma 6. Now children, I am taking the graph now. What is the first point children? Minus 2 comma 6. So this is minus 2 and this is 6. So this point is minus 2 comma 6. Second point, minus 1 comma 0. So this is what? A minus 1 comma 0. 0 comma minus 4. So 0 comma minus 4 means this is a 0 comma minus 4. 1 comma minus 6. So this is plus 1 and minus 6 means somewhere here. Next one children, 2 comma minus 6. This is plus 2 and minus 6 means here it's a minus 6. 3 comma minus 4. So this is plus 3 children and this is what? A minus 4. 4 comma 0. X is 4 and y is what? 0. 4 comma 0. And next value what children? 5 comma 6. So 5 comma 6 means the point is here. Clear children? I am plotting all the points on the graph. Now join children all the points slowly with free hand. Okay. I am plotting like first I am plotting all the points, then I am joining with the free hand. Okay. Now children, look at this graph. So children, this shape actually what we call, this is actually a parabola shape. Okay. The shape of this curve is what? Actually a parabola shape. Now children, look at the figure. Can you tell me where the line is, otherwise where the curve is intersecting the x-axis? It is intersecting the what? Exactly two distinct points children. So what are the two distinct points? One point is what? A 4 comma 0. So another point is what children? A minus 1 comma 0, isn't it? It is intersecting the, otherwise it is disconnecting, otherwise you can say intersecting the exactly 2 points, a distinct point children. One point is what? A 4 comma 0. Another point is what? A minus 1 comma 0. Are you getting my point? So what we can say, I told you already, how we can find the zeros of the polynomial from the graphical means, we have to see only x-axis. So we have to see where the curve, otherwise where the line is meeting x-axis at which point. So from that we have to select only x-axis. So x-axis coordinate. So here what is the x-axis coordinate? Otherwise what is here x coordinate? Here x coordinate is what children? 4 is the x coordinate. And from this point what is the x coordinate children? Here minus 1 is the x coordinate. Therefore what is the zeros of the polynomial? So zeros of the polynomial are, tell me children. So what are the zeros of the polynomial? One value is 4, another value is what? Minus 1. See children. In theoretically also we got the same values, even the graphically, otherwise we can say practically also we got the same value. Clear children? Children, actually we have drawn with a rough diagram. If you draw the fair, the graph will be look like this children. Okay, so these are all the points. One is minus 2 comma 6 and 5 comma 6, 4 comma 0, and this is minus 1 comma 6, it is 2 comma minus 6, it is 0 comma minus 4, and this is minus 1 comma 0. So children, this actually, what is the shape of this graph? I told you already, it is a parabola shape. This shape is called what? A parabola shape. Okay. So every quadratic exponential, every quadratic polynomial, otherwise expression will give only a parabola shape. So this shape is called what? A parabola shape. and this parabola is what? Intersecting the x-axis at 2 points. So one point is what? A -1 comma 0. Another point is what, children? A 4 comma 0. So that's why it has exactly 2 zeros. So what are the 2 zeros means? We have to say only x coordinate. Here x coordinate is -1 and there x coordinate is 4. So what are the answer, children? What are the zeros of the polynomial? One is -4 and one is 4 is the answer. Clear, children, regarding this graph? Or any doubts? Children, first find the zeros of the polynomial expression by theoretically. After finding the theoretically, then draw the graph. After drawing the graph, just compare both the values. Are getting equal or not? Here means how we can take the, children? I told you already. Just see where the line or curve meeting x-axis at which point. So from that point, take only x coordinate. So the x coordinates of those 2 points are called what, children? We can say, tell me, children, what we can say? We can say the zeros of the polynomial. And the shape of this curve is called what? We can say a parabola shape. Are getting my point, children? The shape of this curve is called what? A parabola shape. Clear, children? Is clear, everyone, how to draw this graph of the quadratic polynomial? Or any doubts? Okay, fine. Now, children, we have some note points here. So if you take the any parabola, what we can say, if quadratic expansion. So I am taking one quadratic polynomial, children. So y is equal to ax square plus bx plus c. So it is a quadratic polynomial, otherwise we can say it is quadratic expression. So this expression shape, otherwise shape of this expression is what? A parabola shape. Okay, shape of this expression is a parabola shape, children. And this shape can be upwards or it can be a downwards also. So it is called upwards. And it is called what? A downwards. It can be upward direction or it can be what? A downward direction also. But how we can decide whether it is upward direction, downward direction means the based upon the what? The x square coefficient. Here x square coefficient is what? A. Isn't it? X square coefficient is what here? A. If A is greater than 0, children, you will get the shape is upward. If A is less than 0, children, you will get the shape is what? A downward direction. And children, remember the shape is what? A parabola shape. Remember this, the shape name of this polynomial. Otherwise, this quadratic polynomial is what? A parabola shape. And the shape can be like 2 forms. One will be upward direction, one more will be a downward direction. So it is what? Upward direction and it is what? A downward direction. So that will be decided by the x square coefficient, children. The x square coefficient A is greater than 0, it is what? Upward direction. If x square coefficient A is less than 0, we will get a downward direction. Clear, children? Any doubts up to here these points? Just I am talking about the shape only. Shape is 2 forms. One is upward direction, one more is downward direction. So when we get means that depends upon the x square coefficient. If x square coefficient is greater than 0, upward, less than 0, downward. That's it. Next, children. How we can find the zeros of the polynomial? Here. The zeros of the quadratic polynomial is, how we can decide, children? Where the curve or where the line meeting at what? X-axis. So that is called what? Zeros of the polynomial. See. The coordinates of the points where the parabola means what? This is actually shape of the parabola. Otherwise, we can say this curve is parabola. This curve y is x square intersects what? X-axis. We have to take the what? X coordinates of the parabola where the parabola is intersecting the x-axis. Whether it is meeting at 1 point or 2 point or 3 points, whatever it. So we have to take only what? X coordinates of those points. Clear, children? Those are called what? The zeros of the polynomial. Next, children, listen here. Draw the graph of the polynomial expression. Y is equal to what, children? X square minus x and minus 6. And find the zeros of the polynomial and what did you notice? So that is the question. Now, children, what is the given polynomial expression? Y is equal to x square minus x and minus 6. Children, first find the zeros of the polynomial theoretically. So how we can find it theoretically, children? So x square minus x minus 6. First factorize this. So factorize means x square coefficient is what? 1 and constant is what? Minus 6. So how we can 6 children? Minus 6. So minus 6 we can write as minus 3 into 2. So what I am writing? This is x square minus 3x plus 2x and minus 6. So this is we can write as, take the x common children. If I take x common, this is x minus 3 and take here 2 common, this is what again? X minus 3. So if I take x minus 3 is the overall common, I will be getting x plus 2. So we can write as x minus 3 into x plus 2. Now if you want to find the 0 children, what you have to do? X minus 3 equal to 0 and x plus 2 equal to 0. Then x is equal to 3 and x is equal to minus 2. Clear children? These are the what? The zeros of the polynomial. One is 3 and one is what? A minus 2. It is what? Finding theoretically. But the same zeros I wanted to find the what? In the practically. Practically means by using the graph. Otherwise we can say graphically. Okay. Now let us do children. Children, remember the two zeros. One is positive 3 and one is what? A negative 2. Now children, I am drawing the graph. So what is the actually given graph like? Polynomial children. So y is equal to x square minus x and minus 6. Now children, I am taking the x value. Then I will find the y value. First children, I will take the x is equal to what? Something minus 3. If I take minus 3, it is what children? Minus 3 means 9. So 9 plus 3, 12. 12 minus 6 is what? Answer is 6. You have to write 6 is here children, not here. First I will take x is equal to what? Minus 3. So minus 3 whole square 9 and 9 plus 3 is 12 and 12 minus 6 is what? 12. So this is 6. 12 minus 6 is what? 6. So answer is what? 6. Then take children x is minus 2. If I take x is minus 2 whole square is 4 and 4 plus 2 6 and 6 minus 6 it is 0. Then I will take x is equal to what? Minus 1. Minus 1 whole square is plus 1 and 1 minus of minus 1 is 1 plus 1 2 and 2 minus 6 what? It is a minus 4. If I take x is minus 1, so y is what? A minus 4. Now I will take x is 0. This is 0, 0 and 0 minus 6 is what? A minus 6. Then I will take x is 1. If I take x is 1, what happens children? 1 minus 1, it is 0 and 0 minus 6, it is minus 6. Now I will take x is 2. So 2 square value 4 and 4 minus 2. What is the 4 minus 2? 2 and 2 minus 6, it is minus 4. Then I will take x is equal to 3. 3 square value 9. So 9 minus 3, 6 and 6 minus 6, it is 0. So this value is 0. Then I will take x is positive 4. 4 square value 16. 16 minus 4. What is 16 minus 4 children? 12. 12 minus 6, it is 6. Then I will take x is minus 4 now. If I take x is minus 4, so minus 4 whole square 16. 16 plus 4, 20. 20 minus 6. It is what? A minus 14. Sorry, it is plus 14. But children, this value we cannot draw in this graph because the value is bigger. So I am taking up to here only children. So minus plus 4 and 6. Okay children, I am taking the graph now. Now I am taking the x-axis, I am taking the y-axis. You know already this. Horizontal line is x-axis and vertical line is called, it is y-axis. Okay. Now children, look at the first point. What is the first point children from the graph? X is minus 3 and y is 6. So minus 3 comma 6. So this is minus 3 and y is 6. So this is what? A minus 3 comma 6. It is the first coordinate. And what is second coordinate children? Minus 2 comma 0. So this is what? A minus 2 comma 0. And next coordinate children? Minus 1 and minus 4. X is minus 1 and y is what? Minus 4. Next point. What is the next point children? 0 comma minus 6. X is 0 and y is what children? Minus 6. So you can take x is what? 0 and y is minus 6. So the point lies here. Next point, x is 1 and y is what? Minus 6. X is 1, the y is what? A minus 6. Next point, x is 2 and y is minus 4. X is 2 and y is what? A minus 4. And x is 3 and y equal to 0. Next one, x is what? 4 and y is what? 6. X is 4 and y is what? 6. Clear, children? So we got all the points. I am plotting all the points on the graph, children. Now join with free hand. Clear, children? So can I say this shape is parabola? Yes or no? This shape is what? Is a parabola shape. Can you tell me, children, it is the upward direction or downward direction? It is upward direction, isn't it? So this shape is what? Upward direction. Why it is upward direction means what is the x square coefficient here? X square coefficient is what? 1. So 1 is what? It is a greater than 0. So greater than 0 means we definitely will get the what? Upward direction, isn't it? So this shape is what? A parabola and it is a upward direction. Now tell me, children, so where the graph is meeting the x-axis, can you tell me? So the graph is what? Meeting the 2 points, children. One point is what? This is a 3, 0. So another point is what? A minus 2, 0. Clear, children? One is what? At 3, 0. Another point is what? A minus 2, 0. Then children, take the 2 points. One is what? A 3, 0. Children, just take the only x coordinate of the 2 points. First I am writing the 2 points, children. Here x coordinate is what? A 3. Here x coordinate is what? A minus 2. One x coordinate is 3 and one more x coordinate is minus 2. So we can say these are what? The zeros of the polynomial. The given polynomial expression is what? X square minus x and minus 6. Clear, children? Any doubts up to here? First, children, find the zeros of the polynomial theoretically. After finding the, just draw the some points, like find out the points. If x is what and y is what, take the x value something and find the what is the y value. So after finding the x and y value, so draw the graph, children. You will be getting the graph like this. It is called what? A parabola shape. So children, we got one upward direction. Why we got upward direction? Because of x square coefficient. Here x coefficient is what, children? It is a 1. So 1 is what? A greater than 0. So greater than 0 means we can say the shape of the parabola is upward direction. Then children, look at the here. So where the line is, the curve is what actually meeting. The curve is meeting the x-axis at 2 points, children. One point is what? A 3, 0. So another point is what? A minus 2, 0. So take the 2 points, children. From that you take only x coordinate. Here x coordinate is 3 and here x coordinate is what? A minus 2. So these are the what? The 2 zeros of the polynomial expression. Clear, children? Any doubts regarding this graph? Children, we have the one more question also. We are going to solve that question also. Okay, children, look at the solution and look at the graph. Any doubts regarding this graph and the points, how we are selecting the points and how we are joining all the points and how we are selecting the zeros of the polynomial? Okay, fine. Now, children, I am taking the second example also. Now, what is the second question, children, here? Y is equal to 6 minus x and minus x square. Yes or no, children? First, children, find out the what? The zeros of the polynomial theoretically. Okay. First, what I am writing? This is what? A 6 minus x minus x square. Children, first I am taking the a minus common. If I take minus common, this is what? X square and this is what? Plus x and minus 6. Isn't it? Okay, children? Now, tell me, children, how we can do this factorization minus 6. So, what is the factors of minus 6? Okay. So, factors of minus 6 we can write as, tell me, children, this is what? A 3x and minus 2x and minus 6. So, this we can write as x into x plus 3. If I take minus 2 common, this is what? X plus 3. So, minus of, if I take x plus 3 common, this is what? X minus 2. Clear, children? Okay. Then how we can find zeros of the polynomial, children? Again, to find the zero of the polynomial, minus of x plus 3 and x minus 2 equal to 0. To equate the 0, to find the zeros of the polynomial, we have to equate the complete like product to what equal to 0. So from this, what we can write, children? Minus of x plus 3 equal to 0, or we can say x minus 2 equal to 0. So I can say x is what? A minus 3, and I can say x is what? Plus 2. Clear, children? So these are the two zeros of the polynomial. One is x is minus 3 and one more is what? X is what? Plus 2, like positive 2. So we are finding the what zeros of this quadratic polynomial by theoretically. And the same zeros we are going to find what graphically. That is called what actually? The graphical representation. Okay, let us see, children, how we can do this. Now, so what is the given polynomial expression? Y is equal to 6 minus x square. Now I'll take x value something and I will find the what is the y value. Children, first take x is equal to what? Something a minus 4. Okay. So minus 4 means 6. Minus of minus 4 is plus 4. 6 plus 4, 10. 10 minus 4 square is 16. So 10 minus 16, what is the value? It is minus 6. Then I will take minus 3. 6 minus of minus 3 plus 3 means 9. So 9 minus 9, we can say it is 0. Okay. Next one, I will take minus 1. Sorry, minus 2. 6 minus of minus 2 is plus 2. 6 plus 2, 8. And 8 minus 2 square, 4. So 8 minus 4 is what? The value is 4. Next, I will take minus 1. This is 6. Minus of minus 1 is plus 1. So 7. 7 minus 1 square is 1. So 7 minus 1 square is 1. That is 7 minus 1 is 6. Then 0. This is 6. It is 0 and 0. 6 only. Then I will take 1. 6, 1 and 1. So 1 and 1 is, it is minus 2. 6 minus 2 is what? F4. Then I will take 2. This is 6. This is minus 2 and 2 square is 4. So minus 2 minus 4 is what? A minus 6. So what is 6 minus 6, children? It is 0. Then I will take 3. 6. It is minus 3. And 3 square is 9. So minus 3 minus 9 minus 12. 6 minus 12, it is a minus 6. Clear, children? Any doubts? How to find the points? First take x point, children, then from that find the y value. Okay. Take x is any real number, children, but I am taking only limited value. So we can start from minus 4 to, I am going for up to 3 only. Because our values are limited. Okay. I am taking only up to 10 values only. So I am taking x is what? Up to minus 4 to 3 and I am finding all the y values. Clear, children? Now let us draw the graph, children. Again, I am taking the graph, again x-axis and y-axis. Now see, children, first point, minus 4 and minus 6. X is minus 4 and what is the y, children? It is minus 6. So this is a minus 4 and minus 6. Next point, minus 3 comma 0. So this is a minus 3 comma 0. Minus 2 comma 4. This is a minus 2 comma 4. Next to minus 1 comma 6, it is minus 1 comma 6. Next point, children, is 0 comma 6. And next point, children, a 1 comma 4. Next point, a 2 comma 0. And next point, 3 comma minus 6. So we can stop 3 comma minus 6. See, children, I am plotting all the points now. Now, children, join all the points now one by one with free hand. Clear, children? Now I am plotting the what? All the points. Now again I got the what? A parabola only. So what is the shape of this? It is a parabola shape. But children, observe here, I got now different parabola shape. In the previous case, I got something upward direction like this. Now I got downward direction. Isn't it? In the downward direction, in the upward direction, we got the 2 zeros. And in the downward direction also, we got the 2 zeros. But this shape is what? A downward direction. But children, can you tell me why we got this downward direction? Because of here x square coefficient. Here x square coefficient is what, children? It is a minus 1. So minus 1 is what? It is a less than 0. So x square coefficient is less than 0 means what you will get? You will get the what? A parabola, a downward shape. Greater than 0 means it is upward shape, less than 0 means it is a downward shape. Clear children? Or any doubts? Upward direction and downward direction. Here I got what? A downward direction. Why? Because the x square coefficient, because of this x square coefficient. Here x square coefficient is what? A minus 1. So minus 1 is what children? It is a is less than 0. So a is less than 0 means we will get the parabola is what? A downward shape. Clear children? Any doubts regarding the shape of the parabola? How we got like downwards and upwards? I told you clearly. Now children, how to find the zeros of this polynomial? Again, very simple children. Children, look at this graph. This graph is what? Intersecting x-axis at 2 points again. So one point is minus 3 comma 0, another point is what children? A 2 comma 0. So one point is minus 3 comma 0, another point is a 2 comma 0. Isn't it children? The intersection point of what? This line and this x-axis. Otherwise curve or x-axis is what? One is minus 3 comma 0, one more is a 2 comma 0. So from this take only x coordinate. Here what is the x coordinate children? A minus 3. And here x coordinate is what? It is plus 2. So I can say these two are what children? Zeros of a quadratic polynomial. Clear children? Any doubts regarding this shape of the polynomial expression and how to find the zeros of this polynomial? It's a very simple children. First find the zeros of the polynomial theoretically. Theoretically means by equating to 0. After that, draw the graph of the polynomial expression and see the intersection point of what children? The curve and the x-axis. So find those 2 points and from that pick up the what? Only x coordinate. So I am finding the x coordinate. One is x is what? Minus 3. One more I got x is equal to plus 2. So I can say these two are what children? The zeros of the quadratic polynomial. Clear children? Okay. Now children, there is a note point again. See the shape of the y is equal to what? Ax square plus bx plus c. We have exactly 3 cases children. In the 3 cases the shape is what? Something a different manner. So let us see the first case. So what happened in the first case children? Let us see. I'll directly show the graph only. Children, it is the first case. In the first case here a is what? Greater than 0 and here a is what? Less than 0. Children, actually we have the graph like this. It may be intersected at 2 points or intersecting 1 point or it is not intersecting. So intersecting 2 point means the graph will be like this. Are getting my point children? If the curve is what? Otherwise if the parabola is intersecting at 2 points means you will get the graph like this. See, I can say these two are what? Zeros of polynomial. One is a, one more a dash. And here also same thing. Here a dash is the 1 point and a is the 1 0 of the polynomial. If a is greater than 0 and a is less than 0. So in this case means if the graph has 2 zeros, otherwise if the polynomial expression has 2 0 means you will get the graph this manner. Yes or no? If the graph has 2 zeros or the parabola has exactly 2 0 means you will get the shape is this manner. So by looking at the shape of the parabola, we can say the graph, otherwise we can say the polynomial expression has 2 zeros. Why? Because the curve is what? Intersecting the 2 exactly distinct points. Okay? In that the first case. And second case is what children? Again second case also same, but it is a little bit different. Here is what? Exactly meeting at 1 point. So exactly meeting 1 point means it has exactly 1 0 children. Here also same thing. This is what? Downward means a is less than 0. And it is upward means a is greater than 0. So in this case, what is the number of zeros? We can say only 1 0 children, and that is a repeated 0 of the polynomial. So that 0 is here a. Here also 0 is a, and both the zeros are here repeated. And next case children, third case. In third case is what? It will not intersect the x-axis. See, the curve is what? It is not intersecting the x-axis. There is no intersection point between the curve and x-axis. And here also there is no meeting point, otherwise there is no connecting point between the what? X-axis and curve. In that case, so what we conclude children? The number of zeros are what? Not possible. That we can say the zeros of the quadratic polynomials are not exist. Clear children? The first case 2 distinct points, in the second case only 1 point, in third case no common points. Okay, so these are the what? The different forms of the what? The parabola. By seeing in the diagram, otherwise by looking at the figure we can decide the number of zeros are how many. If it is intersecting only 2 points, we can say 2 zeros. Intersecting 1 point, we can say 1 0. If the curve is not meeting x-axis, we can say the number of zeros are not possible. Clear, children? This is about today's class. Okay, children, any doubts regarding today's class? Okay, fine.